Welcome to Dancing with Bears. Today, in fact right now, I'm waiting for the inspector. I'm going to put on my shoes and walk over to the property to meet with him, and hopefully everything will go well about my plans to sell a piece of my land so I'll have some money to build, and talk to him about certain building techniques and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully everybody give me prayers by the time you see this. He's already gotten his first impression of me, so it's too late for prayers. I should have asked before. But anyway, hopefully it all goes well. And then I'll start. I have a neighbor. I haven't even got the strings put out. You know, like I said, it's really hard to kind of do by yourself. So I'm going to lay it out today, with or without my neighbor. Mountain Mama said she would help me, so we'll see if she shows up. And then actually I can start screwing some stuff together. Maybe I know usually you put all your framing first and all that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna kind of go section by section. I mean, the roof definitely is going to be in one full piece at this one time, but I think I'm gonna put some floor joists in, and then put a little bit of walls up, like my first piece of plywood that I brought. And then as I bring more materials from the mesa at the bus, then I'll have the platform already made to put my other stuff up on. That's the plan, because we're really running out of time, and I really need to get that done. If I don't know how living in it's going to be. We'll see how that goes. I may end up, like other homeless people, going to Quartzsite, Arizona. I have to check the mileage, but I'm pretty sure that's closer, but maybe half the distance of going back to Ohio. But there is somebody in the canyon that'll let me stay in their cabin, but you know, if the snow just gets too bad, I'm going to have to leave. So that's the plan, and keep watching on the growth of, or the building of my building. Back in my chair with my pretty shirt, waiting for the inspector. Hope he's not real late. I left Clovis over in the cabin, which I rarely leave him, but sometimes I leave him quite a while. Anyway, he's over there, so he's not barking at the inspector. And I brought the inspector goodies. I used to, for years we had a construction company, my partner and I would be pounding nails on Christmas Day in the snow, putting the framing walls up or whatever. Did everything except for plumbing and the cement blocks on the basement. Yeah, so I wired them and pounded nails and got on the roofs and did all that stuff. And I was the one who would be at the building site at each one of the inspections that we got. And I would always bring the inspectors. I usually baked cookies for them. So I'd bring them cookies. And so it's just kind of a habit. You know, I just like to take cookies, like to work. They used to say, don't bring cookies to work because it's a sign of weakness or something. I really don't care if people think I'm weak or not. I just like to share things with people that I enjoy. And so anyway, I didn't bake anything for Larry, the inspector, because it was just too short a period of time. And I don't have all the facilities I've always had. But I may try that for the next time I see him. On this one, though, I bought some, there's the, oh shoot, I can't remember the name of everything. I got cherry turnovers. Look really pretty on the picture, but there's not one cherry in them, so they're kind of disappointing. But anyway, so there's cherry turnovers, and there's a baggie there of some chocolate mint cookies, and then there's the cheese Danish. So there's some cheese Danish, and there's enough in there he can take back to the office and share with the people at the office if I can get these dog hairs off the top of it, which is grossing people out. But I pulled the stickers off the top, and so now dog hairs are stuck all over it. Bummer. Anyway, I hope they enjoy them, and I hope I get a bunch of work done today. It's been raining so much, and I've just been out of it, but I'm going to really try to accomplish a bunch today. Okay, so it's 2 feet deep so far. I always want to go 3 feet. I really think that out here you only have to go 2 feet, so I'll probably go just a little bit past the 2 feet. Even with my auger, I had trouble because the stems were never really much deeper than 2 feet, and I'd go all the way to my knees to the ground with it. But we'll keep working on it. Okay, who's placing bets? If I can get that rock out of the ground. I got one almost that size out down by the driveway. I about had a heart attack. My neighbor came by and says, "You don't look so good." I'm like, yeah, I got it out with a crowbar. But anyway, I was originally planning on building up over top of it. I don't know my measurements, but I'm digging this hole over here that I'm going to put rocks and cement in, and then one of those that'll hold my boards up off the ground. But then I realized that that's going to make that board down there up higher than 4 feet. I don't know if I hate for it to go up to 5 feet. I don't know. Okay, so I guess I still have to get that root out too. Keep on working, Sandy. Get the crowbar out. So I've got 3 holes on that side, or 3 spots dug, that I still don't have it all squared out, but it can be moved around in the hole. I don't know. Just keep on working on it. Well, darn it, I don't want to quit. The weather's good. Clovis has been good. But I spilled my tea, and if I have to go all the way back over to the other cabin to get some more water or tea, I may as well take more of a break, and hopefully I'll come back, but who knows. I got 5 holes dug by hand. I didn't get my auger started. It's pretty hard to start. I might try it tomorrow, but I've only got 1 more hole to dig, plus maybe a little deeper on a couple of the other ones. So I'm going to probably go in the morning and see if I can go ahead and post this video on YouTube with my other one that I haven't posted yet. And then there's one that I made about my parents. I spread their ashes. So I'll probably, I don't know. I'll get those posted, but the weather's so nice and I wish I could get a little bit more done today. But if I don't get something to drink, I'll get sick. So I guess I better take a break. I'll be catching you guys. I don't know if you'll see any more on this video. If not, you'll see it on the next one. I'm going to try to start getting them posted every couple days. If I can't get it done at the library here, I need to run back to the bus on the mesa. But we'll see how it's going. Oh, geez. I forgot to tell you the really good news. Larry, the building department, everything is great. He agrees that the site that I want to sell is buildable, and so hopefully I can get that sold and get some money to build. And then he looked at the site that I want. He kind of looked at the site I'm working on now, and I said, that's just a shed. That's under 120 square feet. He says, okay, I don't care about it. So, but I told him I wanted him to look at the site where I'd like to have a cabin the size that I stay in at my neighbor's. It's only a 12 by 16. You know, it's just one room. That's all I need. But anyway, so I showed him the site that I had cleared earlier. If you haven't seen my videos, you might look back on a couple of them. So there's a spot 16 or 12 by 16 that's perfect, just nestled in the trees. The sun shines on it all the time for the solar panels. So I told him that's where I wanted to build a regular home. And unfortunately, the only bad thing he said all day, well, there was a couple. One was that you're not really allowed to live in anything smaller than a 20 by 20. Which I need to question that a little bit more, because there's all those tiny homes people are living in. But maybe Taos County has banned tiny homes. I don't know. So anyway, he said it had to be 20 by 20. Or not 20 by 20, but 400 square feet. So I calculated, I think I decided on maybe a 15 by 27, which would just be almost, my bus was 7.5 by 25, the living space, so it'd be a nice little bit bigger than my bus. So I just have to get that figured out. And the good thing is that somebody had mentioned that you have to do a continuous poured cement foundation. Whoops, sorry. But he told me that I can do a piers. Am I saying that right? Piers. I always call them pillars, but they're P-I-E-R-S, piers. Anyway, I can do the pole, like a pole barn. So that was good. Oh, the other thing, and I won't be able to remember the name of it. There's, it's part of the forest division that you have to get okayed. And there's 3 different levels in the forest that they want you. There's the smallest level, you have to clear 30 feet around your building. And then the next is bigger, and the next is even bigger. Hopefully. I don't know, there has been a forest fire heading this way before, so I don't know if they would consider, and there's a lot of dead wood on the ground in this forest. So I don't know if they would consider this one of the high-risk places to really clear around your building, and I don't want to do that. Somebody already cleared out half of my mountain up above, and I told the inspector guy then, well, then maybe I should just build up there. And he said it was too steep. So, yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. But I think it'll be okay. Hey, I got high hopes. God's working with me, so we're going to be okay. So, but otherwise, he's like, everything's great. I can sell that piece of property. The spot that I want to build, the bigger building, is not too steep, so you don't have to worry about that. And I can do it on poles. So all that's good. So, but I wouldn't be building there. Well, it'd be nice to do it next year. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell a book and get some money. Well, when I sell that land, I won't get that much money. But get a little bit to get it started. So everything's looking good. So it's been a good day. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. And we'll be wrapping it up. And I'll be doing another one soon. Hopefully get them posted. Thanks for watching. Oops. The other good news I forgot to mention was that you are just allowed to have solar panels for your electricity, a Nature's Head toilet for your toilet, and you can catch rainwater from your roof for your running water. You do have to get something signed from a local person that'll deliver water, that they will deliver to your area. And I've seen a company go by here that fill up cisterns so that if there's a drought that year, you know, you can't just completely count on your rain catchment. So there has to be kind of a little backup there, but that's no big deal. I mean, you don't have to have a well, is the thing. So yeah, don't have to have a well, don't have to have a septic. So everything's looking good. Well, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Hopefully I'm going to make it short. The last one was short. I mean, I was going to make it short because I don't like them to be that long. I think it ended up 23 minutes. I like to be underneath 20 minutes. But anyway, but then I'm just having trouble getting these online. So the last one I just kept adding more and more to. But this week, hopefully I'll just wrap up whatever I get done today and let you know what Larry said. So at this point, I'm going to tell you that it's a wrap. And remember that Clovis and I love you. Have a great night, everybody.